This is Fano with An Hour with the Wolfpack, and this is my segment Steppin' Out of Babylon. And it's day 36, and today's date is February 27th, 2016. And today in the morning, I did the normal diet. And then for lunch I had a salad at this organic restaurant place. I came home and I think I took a nap. And I woke up and made some organic beef. And then what did I eat after that? I think I just had after that the nighttime diet and made a tea. But it's funny, it's today I was still sick from that meal from 2 days ago. And I kind of thank my body because it is a big lesson. I mean, in reality, I ate 3 or 4 different things that I normally don't eat, so it could have been the combination of all that stuff. Or it just could have been one particular thing, but what I realized is just not worth eating that way, unless you really have to. And all my meditation meals or my cheat meals, they all kind of been the same, where it's the thought of it sounds good, but then when you actually eat it, it's good, but then it's not good after that. And it's kind of like alcohol or something. Getting drunk is cool, getting drunk, and then once that high ends, it's all downhill. So that's the amazing thing about eating right, is that the high is all day. And everything you eat just makes you more higher, and you don't really have a downtime unless you do what I did and eat something bad. Then you have your downtime. So it's really amazing, and it's really interesting to realize why people eat bad and why people drink. It's just for a state change. And it's also kind of sad that a lot of people are just not living in the state change on their own. They can't just, be happy. Whenever they pick and choose, they have to go do something that alternates their brain or changes their reality. So I don't know, but it's as far as drinking goes, it doesn't even cross my mind to go drink. I mean, it doesn't really even cross my mind too much to eat bad. When I went to this place today, they served organic food and seemed pretty healthy, but I was like, you know what? No, I'm just gonna eat the most healthiest thing to eat that's closest to my diet. And so I just got the salad that had beets, and then it had almonds and things, and it was pretty good. The dressing might have been kind of Babylonian, but overall it was pretty good. But what also I was thinking about is just in that place, everyone's eating around you. And everyone, the meals they're eating are probably like somewhat healthy, but it's really just a clusterfuck or a mind fuck to think about. Like this one little restaurant, and then there's like thousands of these restaurants, and they serve basically a bunch of GMO meat. And then they're just making themselves sick. And then there's this idea that people around the world need to starve, but yet you can go into places, and if you have money, you can eat till you throw up. And like that's the same thing with people not having a car. And I was like driving, and I saw this truck that had, I don't know, 5 or 6 new cars on his trucking bed. And I was thinking, like, there's new cars right there in front of me, and people who need a car could have a car. There's no shortage of cars. Same thing with electricity. There's no shortage of electricity. There's no shortage of water. And it made me start thinking about like how plentiful and how wonderful this earth could be if we just cared and shared and talked about everything and did everything in like a good way. Like it's so intensely insane that we wake up, and I'm guilty of it, of just going to a job or having my days off and trying to make a difference in this systems or in these cities, but in reality, nothing really changes. It's like I was watching the debate and people talking about the debates yesterday, and everyone's like, socialism can't work. And that's true. It can't. But the idea, but why can't we call whoever's running or whatever they do, why can't we just say, oh, they're about helping people and everyone gets equal? We all just build houses together and hunt and grow food and make sure we all get water. Like, why can't we just live life like that? Why do we have to have names for all this stuff? It's like, by naming, by categories and all this stuff, and say only these certain people are going to offer it, but it's not the real version of it, and saying like these other people are not going to offer that, but they're going to offer you like a different version of something. Like, I don't know, it's just so crazy. And it's sad. And then you wonder, like, what is all this? Why? How do you fix it? How do you change it? Do you just ignore it? Do you just, grow your own food? Find your own sources of water? Be healthy on your own? And I think that's probably what it really is, because if everyone did that, focused on themselves versus focusing on everyone else, the cities and everything that we think is bad would change. Because if, I don't know, even 30% of people just focused on themselves and didn't go out, didn't go eat out and do all that stuff that's we call socializing, but it's really not socializing, because you can socialize with people and go play kickball or something, or talk to each other in a group sitting. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, the more conscious you become, the more realizing what this all is. It's kind of funny. Just saying, it's kind of funny. Fell into like that. And this is Fano with Stepping Out of Babylon. And this is day 36. And today's date is February 27th, 2016. And I hope everyone lives with love and compassion. Because if you don't love yourself, then you can't love anybody else.